Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the new year. First movie review of the year, and we start off with a bang. Um, I've been putting off watching this movie for the longest time, and I kind of regret it now because I knew it was going to be really good, but from all the stories that I've heard, I tend to have this tendency of when people hype up something way too much. Uh, Especially something that I'm not really familiar with, I tend to stay away from it for a while and then watch it at my own leisure, like much down the line. But this Oscar winning powerhouse of a movie, if I can say, give it a description, is absolutely awesome, and I think it deserves even more accolades than it has already got. And that's saying a lot because it did win quite a few Oscars, and it made a ton of money. On an $11 million budget, it actually made over 200 and the equivalent of $11 million. It actually made well over $258 million. So that's pretty awesome. I am, of course, talking about, as you can see from the title, Parasite. So you know it. You've watched the movie. I am not going to go through the storyline per se. I'm actually waiting for a delivery. Some food delivery that's going to happen pretty soon. When I say food, it's actually ice cream. But yeah, I want to start off the new year on a bang. Got my parents there waiting. They're watching a TV. They're watching something on TV with some problem crap. But anyway, I definitely do want to have my folks watch this movie if they can. The subtitles definitely, of course, help. And the really good thing about movies with that are really really good, after some time you don't really mind the subtitles so much. In fact, I actually started forgetting about the fact that it's actually in Korean, and I could actually follow the story easily. So good foreign films with subtitles actually tend to do that. They capture you completely throughout the movie. So like I said, I didn't watch this movie for the longest time. I only watched it this afternoon while lying in bed. Not really expecting much to be blown away this much, but yes, I did get blown away. So tremendous acting, excellent screenplay, excellent direction, excellent production. The place looks absolutely, as the house, I'm talking about the rich people's house, looks phenomenal. The setting couldn't be set anywhere better than this. It's just the difference between the houses of the poor family versus the rich family. I know there's a lot of social class differences that being highlighted over here, and you can actually tell the differences. I found it hilarious for most of the movie, but and then towards the end, of course, with the killings, that actually took me for a complete spin. I wasn't really expecting that. I thought at the most they would get arrested or something like that, or the rich family, they would find out and then confront them, and then maybe they might do something with them, threaten them, blackmail them, or instead they would find something dark about the rich family and then blackmail them into giving them a lot of money. But I wasn't expecting, the ending. Um, the I've only seen one other movie from the director, which is sorry about that. Ran out of space once again. I needed to clear out a lot of the stuff that's on the on this particular memory on the disc. So as I was mentioning, I think I've only seen one other movie of his, which is the director, which is Snowpiercer. So I keep saying the director. It's Boon Joon-ho. Sorry, I'm going to mispronounce them, but yeah. It is difficult to kind of remember the exact pronunciation for certain names. I'm not going to say everything, but yeah, some names, because I'm not really that familiar with them. But I have watched this Snowpiercer. That was a movie which I enjoyed it, but at the same time, I kind of enjoyed the concept more than the final execution. Here, if somebody had told me the full story about Parasite, I would have been intrigued, but the execution would have actually been even better than what I would have heard. So you get what I'm saying. This one is actually way superior. I can actually call this one of my favorite movies of all time, and I'll come to the ratings a little bit. So The acting, the father played by, I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher the names once again. The poor family. The father is let's see, the Kim family. So Song, Mr. Kim is Song Kang Ho, um, and that's the name of the character of the actor. I thought he was probably the standout actor for me. The guy who plays his son as well, Choi Woo Shik, he's also like absolutely phenomenal. I think these two really did well. The daughter, Park So Dam, she was actually I think really good, really good actress as well. I think the mom was mainly the weak element in the entire. The mom is saying the poor family's mom. I mean, I think that's also because she didn't really get as much to shine on. So I think that was probably the weakest link. But I thought everybody else, even the kid, like who doesn't get that much to do, but even I thought even he also shined in. The young girl, what's her name? Let's say this is a problem with the names. Daughter of the Park family is um, Jung Ji Soo. I thought she was like cute, but again, she really didn't have much to work with. I mean, she did her part, she did it well, but I was completely thinking that maybe there might be some angle with um, you know the boy and the young man and this woman, they having some kind of an angle or something like that. So, but like I said, amazing acting overall. The one that threw me for a loop was definitely the dad being the original housekeeper's father. Original housekeeper's husband staying in, and that he was creepy. I mean, when in that moment when the kid actually gets spooked by the when they're doing the flashback, when he gets spooked by by this guy coming up with the eyes kind of glowing a little bit out in the dark, and he thought it might be a monster or a demon. That was really effective. So I think any little kid would have got shat their pants, peed all over themselves, gone into a coma, all those things. So I can understand that the kid actually did go into what was it? Oh yeah, he had a seizure at that time. So am I missing any of the mom, the Park family's mom? Cho Young, I don't know. I thought she was phenomenal as well. She's supposed to be playing a lady who is very rich, takes care of the family mainly through delegation, but at the same time she's mentioned as being really simple. And yes, I really got that vibe. I thought she was phenomenal as well. So overall, I thought everybody did a fantastic job. Um, the original housekeeper lady, she did amazing as well. So I was pretty happy about all this stuff. Phenomenal movie. Like I said, I'm not going to go through the entire storyline, but yeah, I wasn't expecting the ending at all. So I get the feeling that the son, initially I thought maybe that his son, how is he going to make so much money and become so successful and then buys the house? No, and that's just something that he dreams about and wants to do. But I totally do think that he is not going to be able to get the money to buy the house, and the father will perish in that house basement someday down the line. But yeah, it ends on a very sad note. And the funny part is that you actually feel sympathy for everybody. I felt sympathy for all the characters. Yeah, so that's how awesome this movie is. Rating 9.5 out of 10. Absolutely amazing movie. I will definitely put this in my list of best movies of all time. I tend not to put everything together, but I prefer to have genre-wise stuff. This would be sort of like a darker comedy film with a little bit of thriller elements in it, I guess. But yes, this is a phenomenal movie. I think it's a must-watch if you're a fan of films. So shame on me for not watching it quicker, but please do watch it. You'll be amazed. So I think most movie fans have actually already watched this film. So I'm looking forward to more from the director. Thank you guys. We'll see you again pretty soon.